Good morning, children. Welcome to the e-class of DePaul School, Baripada. Children, I Tapas sir going to teach class 5 students moral science today. Today's lesson is lesson number 2. This lesson is very beautiful lesson having a beautiful story with a good message. Let's see what is there in the lesson number 2. Lesson number 2, Brahmin and the goat. The lesson is about a Brahmin and his goat. Let's see what is there in the lesson. Many years ago there lived a poor Brahmin named Gangu in a small village. He was living by begging alms. This story is about a poor Brahmin named Gangu lived in a small village. He used to live by begging alms. Alms means money or food given to the poor people as a help. It is called alms. Generally we have seen Brahmins go from door to door for begging. Once the poor Brahmin got a gift of a goat from one of his disciples on a festive occasion. One day, one of his disciple means a follower, a bhakt, you can say in Hindi, bhakt. Disciple gave him a goat as a gift. Gangu was very happy in receiving such a great gift. Now, after getting the gift of goat from that disciple, his follower, the Brahmin Gangu was very happy. There was hardly a time in his life before when he was benefited in such a way. Means in his life before he was not given by anyone such a beautiful gift like one of his follower gave him now. Benefited means to get profit or lav. In Hindi it is called lav. So it is how he got benefited from one of his disciple. There was hardly a time in his life before when he was benefited in such a way. Now Gangu carried the goat on his shoulder and moved towards his home excitedly. Now getting that goat, he was so excited that he took that goat on his shoulder and was going towards his home. As he was excitedly, also is very enthusiastically or happily. As he was walking along, 3 thieves spotted him. Their eyes gleamed when they saw the little goat that Gangu was carrying. So, when he was going towards his home, 3 thieves noticed him. Their eyes gleamed. Gleamed here means, children, shine brightly, means they were very happy seeing the Brahmin taking a goat on his shoulder. You can see 3 of them hiding behind the tree and watching the Brahmin is taking the goat on his shoulder. What a plump goat the priest is carrying. One thief murmured greedily. One of the thieves told to other 2 thieves that what a beautiful, plump, heavy, fat goat this Brahmin is taking. Murmured here means speak in a low voice, means they were discussing 3 of them. If only we would lay one hand on it, it would make the tastiest mutton curry. Now one of them was saying to the other, if we will have anyhow we can have this goat, we will have a tastiest mutton curry from this goat. We can feast on it for days. He smacked in lips while he spoke. Means the water came on their lips while discussing about the mutton curry. And as his friend listened to him, their mouth watered. Their friend's mouth also watered by hearing the mutton curry. We must find a way to trick the Brahmin into parting with his goat. Another thief suggested, and I has thought of a way in which we can do it. In a low voice, he told his friend about his idea, and as they listened, they smiled and clapped delightedly. Means, out of what seeing the goat, they made a plan. One of them told that I have a great plan how we can take this goat from this Brahmin, and we will have a great feast, and whole day we will eat the mutton curry. So they discussed about that plan among three of them, and they were very, and they clapped delighted. Delightedly means happily or pleased. When they were pleased by hearing the plan of that one of their friend, the how they can have this goat, they were very happy and clapped. As Gangu continued on his way, one of the thieves stepped into his path. "Oh dear sir," said the thief with an expression of shock on his face, "why are you carrying such a dirty dog on your shoulder? A man of your status should have better than that." Then one of the thieves went in front of the Brahmin and told, "Sir, why you are carrying a dirty dog on your shoulder? A man like you, or having such a good name in your society, a Brahmin, why are you carrying this dirty dog? Instead of that dog, you could have carried any other thing which could suit your status." Gangu was surprised and angry. "Are you blind?" he snapped at the thief. Here, snapped means to shout in anger. Means when he heard the thief told, one of the thief told that you are carrying a dirty dog, then he got angry and shouted at that man, "Can't you see I am carrying a perfect little goat? I am carrying a small little goat, and you are saying that I am carrying a dirty dog." "I am sorry," said the thief quietly, "but I don't see a goat. To my eyes, it still looks like a dog, and you are slung across your shoulder." So, I am sorry to say, the thief told to the Brahmin, that I don't see any goat on your shoulder. Rather, it is a dog, and it is too dirty. And you are saying that you are taking a goat. That's beautiful little goat you are saying, but it is not a goat, it is a dog you are carrying, and it looks very untidy for your part to carry such a dirty dog on the shoulder. Gangu was still walking along, irritated. Irritated means annoyed or getting anger. By listening the man, he got angry that why this man is saying that I am carrying a dog, and a little confused too when the second thief slapped into his path. He clapped his hand over his mouth and said, "Good heaven, why are you carrying a dead calf on your shoulder? Sir, it might have been a beautiful animal once, but now it is unfit for you to carry about." Now the second man or the second thief came out and told to the Brahmin Gangu that, "Sir, why are you carrying a dead calf on your shoulder? I know calf, the baby of a cow. It's once it was alive, means it was very beautiful animal, but now no more it is beautiful, because a dead calf is rather a dirty thing to have. So why you are having that dead calf on your shoulder and going on the road?" Gangu was filled with rage here means also uncontrollable anger, means out of anger he was so angry while listening that he could not control himself. So he told, "What do you mean?" He shouted, "This is no dead calf. Can't you see? It is a fine young goat that I carry." Then he told to the second person that, can't you see that I am carrying a beautiful little goat on my shoulder, not a dead calf? How could you say that I am carrying a dead calf on my shoulder? You may think it is a goat, said the thief, but make no mistake about it, the animal you are carrying is a dead calf. Then the thief once again told to the Brahmin that you might be thinking you are carrying a goat, but for me it is a dead calf only. So saying, he vanished, and Gangu shook his head in bewilderment and walked on. Before long, the third thief accosted Gangu. He stared at him in shock and exclaimed, "What is wrong with you, dear sir? Why are you carrying a heavy donkey on your shoulder to look so strange?" Now it is the turn of the third thief to come before the Brahmin. The third thief came and told to the Brahmin Gangu, "Sir, what is wrong with you? Why you are carrying a heavy donkey on your shoulder? It looks strange. It looks very bad that you, a Brahmin, is carrying a donkey on your shoulder." Gangu was terrified when he heard this. What manner of beast have I been given? He thought in panic. Perhaps it is a demon or an evil spirit that can change its form. For three strange have perceived it, and three different animals. Now Gangu was totally sure that he was not carrying a goat on his shoulder. Rather, he thought it was demon. Demon means devil or Rakshas. Devil who is changing his shape. Once it is looking like a donkey, then other time it is looking like a dead calf, and next time it is a dirty dog. Because three different person gave their three different perspectives about the animal I am having on the shoulder. With a loud frightened cry, he flung that goat on his shoulder and scampered away to his home as fast as he could. Scampered means run away quickly out of fear. When he got sure that he was not having a goat on his shoulder, he threw that goat thinking it to be a dead calf or donkey or dog, and ran away as quickly as he could, thinking that so much time I was having a devil or a Rakshas on my shoulder, thinking to be a beautiful goat. He ran away from there. Now, how easily we deceived the foolish Brahmin with our false word. Here deceive means make someone believe that it was not true. Means you deceive means you says the wrong thing repeatedly that this is right, and the person to whom you are saying, they believe after some time that yes, it is right. So the wrong one he believed to be right, and that way you can make someone fool by saying false thing about something and making him to believe that. Said the first thief with a smile. He forgot that one should use one's own intelligence when judging any situation and not listen to everything one it told. Here the three of them, when made fool, the Brahmin ran away. They discussed that somebody should use his brain before judging any incident. Maybe he or she gets many type of ideas, advices, suggestions from other, but after all he has to take decision which is the best thing for him to do. By that you have to use your brain to fullest extent and get the best idea out of it. So here in this story, the Brahmin only listened to three of them and did not apply his brain, and how they made him fool by saying a healthy goat to be a donkey, dead calf and a dirty dog. And this is how the story gives us a message that confident people make their own decision after all the advice and suggestion given to them. A person who is confident in himself will surely take his own thought out of it. He should think, maybe he gets suggestion from others, but after all you have to think and you have to take your decision, how it suits you, how you can use your brain to get the best idea from your brain, not only to listen others and take decision. In this story gives you the best message that please apply your brain if you want to take any decision regarding anything you have in your life. Thank you, children. These are all the meanings of the hard word of this lesson, children. Easily you can get 20 meanings I have selected from this lesson. I have written the answer here also. You can go through them. Now, this story is over, children. A beautiful story with a great message for every of us. So, children, stay at home, stay safe, listen your parents, respect their advice, because they, in this hard time, they are giving you best advice to stay at home and think about your studies. Prepare the notes, listen the stories, see the videos regularly, and keep yourself updated for the classes going on, which will surely help you when the school will reopen. Thank you. God bless you. Be at home. Stay safe. Bye bye.